Hi, welcome to the Radiant Wellness Studio. We are just honored that you chose us to come alongside of you and help support you to your health and fitness goals. We are an online virtual community of women who are just wanting to be the best that we can be and really surrender our health and fitness to the Lord so that He can help us experience freedom in every area of our life, but especially with our health and fitness. So many women struggle with bondages related to the mirror or negative relationship with food or the scale, and there's just freedom that can come with this to where it doesn't feel like it's a chore or it's a I have to do, but I get to do this. We're breathing today. We get to work out. We get to fuel our body with nutrients. And there's a joy that comes out of really living a healthy lifestyle and doing it in a way that is freeing and not restricting. So we hope that you will get to experience that. And so I'm going to share about what this community is like. So you are going to be a part of our Radiant Wellness Studio Facebook page. This is an ongoing community, so you are stuck with us for life as long as you want to be a part of it. In this community, you're going to see ongoing health and fitness support. We'll share devotions and recipes and health and fitness tips. We'll also share when we have an upcoming virtual boot camp coming out, which will most likely be over on the My Challenge Tracker app, which I'll share in a little bit. But it's just going to be a place for ongoing information, and then you'll have the opportunity to join us in our virtual boot camps over on the My Challenge Tracker app. On this app, it's off of the noise of social media. The distractions are gone. It's an app, so it's on your phone. And you get to control what your notifications are, what you see, what you don't see, so that it's not really overtaking your life. It's not a big distraction. It's just an extra layer of accountability. So I will show you in a little bit how to log onto there. But basically in this app, this is where our virtual challenges are. So you're going to have the fitness, the nutrition, the accountability through the app. And that's really going to help you see incredible results. And we also add a faith-based aspect as well. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you exactly where to go to get everything. I know when you join, it can just seem a little overwhelming. Where do I start? What do I do? So you're going to log into www.beachbodyondemand.com and you'll use the login that you use to sign up. And you'll click, and depending on what your program is, it's going to depend what your goals are, so talk with your coach if you need help picking a program, or take a look around and narrow down some options. A really easy way to do that is you can go up here to workouts, and if you're a beginner, you can click on beginner, and it's going to filter through a bunch of programs that are for beginners or intermediate or advanced. The great part about the workouts is that every workout has a modifier. So even if you want a little bit of a challenge and you maybe have to follow the modifier at first, that's perfectly fine. You can do that as well. So if you only have 0 to 30 minutes, most of us do. I love short, effective workouts. So you can click on 0 to 30 minutes, and that's going to filter the shorter workouts. And then you can go by type if you want to do low impact from yoga, or, if you want to do dance to have some fun, or cardio. It's up to you based off of your goals. So you can click on that to help give you an idea. So let's just, for instance, say you want to do Lift 4. This is one of our newer programs. It is high intensity interval training combined with strength training and some core work to really give you some awesome results. And the cool part is it's only 4 days a week, 30 minutes a day. It's pretty much a dream. So if let's say we're doing this program, you would come here to workout lists, and it's going to give you all of your workouts listed out. How neat is that? You don't have to think about it. You don't have to try to figure out what workout to do. You can go right over here to your program materials and go to the calendar, and you're not even going to have to guess which workout from the program to do what day. The creators put together this calendar that's formulated to give you the best results possible. So follow the calendar. I suggest printing it out, posting it in your workout area. That can be in your living room or your bedroom. Doesn't have to be a fancy, gym, home gym, in your basement, wherever it is. Put it up so that you know every day what your workout is, so you can go, get it done, check it off. So follow the workout. I know it's tempting to choose a bunch of different random workouts. I used to be guilty of that, but it's really hard to know where your results are coming from, or if you're not seeing results that you want to see. It's hard for us as your coaches to recommend if we don't really know what you're doing, if you're all over the place, and it helps to not feel overwhelmed. So stick to the program, complete it from start to finish. I promise you'll see some incredible results, and then you can move on to something else if you want. And that's a super cool part about Beachbody On Demand is you have tons and tons of options of things to do. So you will never get bored, and you really don't have to stop seeing results, because it's about switching it up and figuring out what your body needs. So there's your calendar. There's also going to be a weight progression challenger, depending what the workout you're doing, tracker, I mean, so you can track your weight. So all of this is about really getting better in all the different areas. So there's a vegan version of the nutrition plan, but I'm just going to go ahead to the regular one because most people will eat from this one. So that's another cool thing, is you have everything you need. Not only the fitness is important, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you that nutrition is so much. I mean, it's like 70-80% of your results and your health is from what we're putting inside, what we're fueling our bodies with in the kitchen. So these plans are, again, formulated perfectly to really help your body get the results that you need, starting with health from the inside out. We don't do diets and deprivation and being all hangry. We don't like that. We want you to be nourished fully, not just fed, well fed. We want you well nourished. So we want your body getting the nutrients that it needs. So go ahead and follow the nutrition plan. Again, if you go through this, it's going to tell you how to take your measurements and how to take your before pictures. This is so important because the scale isn't everything. And if we just go by the scale, it doesn't take into account the muscle that you're building, or it may go up if you had too much sodium the day before, or not enough water, or if it's that time of the month. So the scale isn't the only measure of your progress. So we like for you to take your measurements and photos. I know that's kind of hard to take at the beginning if you know you're not where you want to be, but just take them. Even if you don't do anything with it, take them so you have that documentation, because I promise you, you are going to see progress. Even a week is going to give you some progress. And as your coaches, if you're frustrated with your results, we can look at different things and say, hey, maybe you didn't lose any weight, but look at your inches. You're down in your inches. Or look at your photos. I can see you're toning up. So there's lots of different ways to see that bigger picture so that we can help hold you accountable. So you're going to want to take those and plug them into the app. It tells you exactly how to do that down here. So just read through this. It's all very self-explanatory. They make it very basic. It breaks down your workouts, what you can expect from each workout. Here goes your measurement. So it tells you exactly where to take it and what weeks to take it. And it's going to be different for each program. So make sure you're looking at your particular program's materials. And then it's time to help find your nutrition plan. So you are going to, let's say for this plan specifically, again, it's different for each one, but for the most part, this is very similar. You're going to, based off of your weight, decide which meal plan that you're in. Some programs you'll have to do a little calculation depending on how much calories you're burning and all that stuff. But let's say this one, let's say you land in plan B. You're going to be getting 4 vegetables a day, 3 fruits, 4 proteins, 3 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 seasoned dressing, and 4 oils and nut butters. So a lot of times, people think, that you have to stop eating or eat a lot less food in order to lose weight. And that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes people aren't eating enough food and getting enough nutrients, so their body starts to kind of do the opposite. Sorry, mom life. It's my kid doing homeschool preschool. And so we just want to make sure that you're getting all the nutrients that you need, and this is going to help you to do that. So stick to the plan as much as possible. This particular program incorporates a treat meal. And so it depends what your program is and depends what your goals are and how tightly you want to stick to it. I definitely recommend thinking it out, what your goals are and also what you can handle. Some people can't handle a treat meal because it's going to send them in a downward spiral, and they have a bite of a donut, they're going to want to keep eating donuts. Or some people need to have that meal because if they feel too restricted, they're going to binge eat and go crazy. So get to know where you are and then talk to your coach also. They can help recommend, what you should do and what goals, short-term and long-term, you should set for yourself. So there's also the Beachbody Performance Supplements, which I'll talk about in a minute, and some sample ways to put together your meals. So here's the performance line. So we have Shakeology, and Shakeology is a superfood nutrition shake. There is a photo down here. It's a superfood nutrition shake. This is not a protein shake. Our Recover post-workout is our protein shake. Shakeology is some recipes here, some ideas. But Shakeology is a superfood nutrition shake that's going to give you all the nutrients you need basically for the whole day in one yummy milkshake tasting shake. Okay, you want to drink this every single day. I know it's going to be tempting to, try to spread it out or have it this day and not this day if you get busy, but let it be that convenient meal for you. Again, it's just one of about, 5 or 6 meals. We want you eating food. You're not doing a shake diet, but it's a great way to make sure that you're getting the nutrients that you need for the day in that one meal. So whether it's the breakfast or lunch or dinner, whatever the craziest meal of the day is for you, a snack, take it on the go to work, or, have it in the car on the way home, whatever it is, make sure you're getting it every single day and drinking it consistently. Because if I had stopped drinking it before 6 months, my chronic eczema would not have gone away. I still can't even believe that's my story. I was excited to drink it as a mom of a 2-year-old and a baby 2 years ago. And it was a quick, convenient meal. And the mom hustle and bustle, but I never, ever, ever expected that would happen. It just goes to show that as healthy as we think we're eating, we can't possibly get all the nutrients we need in every single day. So it's a great way to get those nutrients in. My midwife actually also approved it to be my prenatal as I, am breastfeeding my 2-year-old. So it's just a great way to get the nutrients minus all the yucky stuff that's in a lot of the shakes out there. So it's a very clean, high quality product. You can get a vegan version. There is a whey version, and there's so many different ways to make it taste good. So if you're not loving the way it tastes, reach out to your coach. We'll help you find recipes that make it taste really good, or so we can switch up your flavor. But, don't give up after the first taste. It's also like when you're used to eating cookies all the time and you eat a carrot. Yeah, you know how that goes. You're like, oh, it's so nutrient packed that, your taste buds are going to adapt as you're eating cleaner. It's going to start craving your shake instead of craving the other stuff. And it's a really cool switch. It's like the only thing that's helped with my sweet tooth. I have a wicked sweet tooth when I'm nursing and pregnant, and it's really been helpful for that. So you're going to want to make sure that you drink that every single day. Like I said, it's a consistency. Drinking it once a week or twice a week is not going to do much for you. But the fact that it's all those nutrients, it's going to help your energy go up. It's going to help your metabolism go up. I have clients that have come down on blood pressure medicine and decrease their risk for diabetes and different things like that. So it's a health shake. It's not just a protein shake. There's protein in there, but it is a life shake. So make sure you're drinking that. And I usually add hemp milk to mine. I would drink almond milk if I could, but I'm allergic to nuts. I add hemp milk, so a healthy milk. Your Shakeology counts as a protein for your list. You can add any fruits and veggies that you want. I always add a banana. It really helps with the consistency, as well as spinach because you can't taste it. So I might as well get an extra serving of veggies. And then you can add coconut oil or nut butter. A lot of people add peanut butter, almond butter, and then any flavor enhancers that you want, like cinnamon, stuff like that too. So these things aren't adding nutrients because the nutrients are already there. You have 70 plus superfoods. You have prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, antioxidants. There's like everything in there. Again, minus the junk. Everything's in there, but this is just to help kind of with the flavor and the consistency. So there you go. Some ideas for that. So I'll go back to the performance line because a lot of people don't know that we have this as well. So we have a very high quality, clean performance line that stacks up so well against competition because our Energize, which is our pre-workout, is plant-based. There's no artificial colorings or flavors or weird chemicals and stuff in there that make your body feel all crazy. It is a plant-based product and it's a pre-workout. So it's going to give you extra energy, help you get pumped up before your workout. It's going to increase your focus and your endurance and your reaction time and delay exercise-induced fatigue. So what does that mean? Means you get to go harder during your workout so that you see even better results. And then after that, you can drink our actual protein shake, our post-workout recover. It comes in 2 yummy flavors, chocolate or orange, and you get to take this and it's going to help decrease muscle soreness by replenishing your it's going to give protein where it needs to go and just really help you not be as sore so that, again, you can give more to your workout the next day because you're not limping around and scared to go hard. So these are great ways to enhance your results. There's Hydrate, which is basically a clean version of Gatorade. It's a healthy version of Gatorade. So you can give that to your kids, and this is to help replenish those electrolytes that you lose when we sweat, when we're working out, to keep us nice and hydrated. There's also Recharge, which is another muscle recovery that you can take overnight. So that is pretty much the gist of the list. It's very self-explanatory. Take some time and just look over it, figure out what your meal plan is. And like I said, this one particularly has a treat day that you get to treat. It's going to give you your food lists. The food list, I do want to tell you that the top quarter of the list is going to be the foods that have the most nutrients in that category. So for carbs, for instance, sure, you can get down on some whole grain pasta, some, bread, tortilla, cereal. That's totally fine. I love that there's a freedom. You get to choose. It's not telling you what to eat every day, but you're going to get more nutrients for that category up at the top. So sweet potatoes and, beans and lentils and quinoa and stuff like that. So you get to choose, but there's tons of different options. So you go from there. Ideas for Shakeology, some final tips. So I did want to show you a few other things. So you want to make sure, again, you print out your calendar, you do your stats, you get familiar with your nutrition plan, because planning is going to be what's going to set you up for success. A failure to plan is a plan to fail, and I truly believe that. So we're going to go back. And first, I'm just going to pop over to this. When you get the notification, so you'll get an email to download the app, the My Challenge Tracker app. And once you accept it and come in, you'll plug in your measurements and all that good stuff and get to the group. It's basically like, a little social media page. It's kind of like Facebook. So there's a group feed here, and we love seeing faces. Yes, you can absolutely just do check marks. It's so cute. We love seeing your faces, your sweaty selfies. So post those every single day. But in the file section, I wanted to show you, depending on what group you're in, there is this calendar where you can print out your calendar, plug in your meals. So you're going to take those food lists and you're going to decide, what do I want to eat? You're going to plan it out. You're going to plug it in. You're going to have that plan. You're going to go to the grocery store and just get what you need based off of your list. That's going to help you save money. And it's also going to help you cut down on the temptation to eat things that you don't need. That's one of my number one tips when you're getting ready for a program, is to get rid of the temptation. If it's not in the house, out of sight, out of mind, you won't think about it. So make sure you stock up your house with foods that are going to help you stay on track. So having a plan is going to decrease the temptation for you to stop at the fast food store or, stop at Starbucks and just get stuff that you don't necessarily need if it's not going to line up with your goals. So have that plan. Reach out to your coach if you need a little bit of help planning. We have meal planning videos and prep tips and all that good stuff. But this is a great place to start. So make sure you look for that. And then I'll go back over to Beachbody On Demand here. So with the My Challenge Tracker app, I just wanted to double check and make sure that I said that you do want to log in every day. That's going to help us as your coach look in there and hold you accountable. We're going to be checking in that app every day to make sure that you're logging in your workout and your Shakeology. Love on a couple people and encourage them. You don't have to live in the app. You can turn your notifications to whatever you want to see so that your phone's not blowing up. You can go in the app and change that, but just go in there once a day, log your workout, log your shake, love on a couple people, cheer them on, because you're going to get out what you put in. And we want to be that kind of culture where we're spurring each other on and encouraging each other. We're going to share our struggles and our successes so you can see that you're not alone. We're all women on our journey, really just trying, like I said, to be the best that we can be. So go in there, love on a couple people, and then head out. Don't let it, be a distraction for you. That's totally fine, but just make a point to come in there every single day and do that. So another thing that I wanted to show you under our nutrition tab is what you have access to for nutrition. So depending on what your program is, most people will follow the meal plan that goes along with that. But if you struggle more with emotional eating or stress eating, or, like I said, you have that negative relationship with the scale or the mirror or food, and you really need to break through some of those mindset, and usually it's related to our mindset. To Be Mindset is an incredible program. So just let your coach know if that's something you want to look more into. But this is really cool as well as the Fix8 cooking show. You're going to have access to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yummy, delicious recipes. And I just got word that they're coming out with a part 2 of it. So I think there's 102 recipes here. So there's going to be a whole another 102 recipes. But there are tons of videos that you can watch. Fun. It's a healthy cooking show. And that's pretty cool. So you can go to the videos and watch them make the foods. This is Autumn Calabrese. She's from the 21 Day Fix, and her brother Bobby. And so you can go there and see all the little videos. There's also under resources, my computer's freezing, but underneath of resources, you can see all of the different recipes. There's breakfast, snack, Shakeology recipes, dessert, dinner.
Hey, I'm on a calories.
So it tells you how to, you know, set up your pantry and get meal prepped and all that good stuff. It's really a cool resource. Okay, so like I said, you can always also go to the resources and there's an actual printout of all the recipes. So that is pretty much it there. I'm going to stop sharing and come back. If you have any questions about anything, please let us know. I think I hit on everything. And so, yeah, we will see you in the app. We're so looking forward to helping you get to your goals. Any questions, let us know. We are here for you, and we're so just honored to be a part of your journey. Bye.